Hey, welcome back to the 5 Minute Strategist. When I was fairly new in business, I had met a friend at a conference who was very tech savvy. Like, I like to think I'm tech savvy, but she was kind of like development tech savvy. And one of her goals for her business was to have all of her software as lifetime deals. So to run her business with a zero software cost. And this was amazing for me because not only was this her goal, but she would dive deep into each piece of software and know whether it was good or not. And I benefited because she would tell me about a great piece of software that she had found. I would be able to have a quick look at it, see if it was good for me. So she actually basically did all of my research for me, which was fabulous. Because otherwise what would happen is AppSumo would send me an email with some great copy and some amazing marketing. And I would be like, I 100% need that piece of software, without any real consideration for how I was going to use it. You don't have to try to run your business on lifetime deals, but you need to be able to evaluate if the piece of tech or software or the app that you're investing in is the right move for your business. Because I have seen a shocking amount of money go out of the door of my business and other people's businesses on tech that never quite lives up to the hype or is actually just the wrong fit for you. The first thing we want to do is think through what are our core operations across our business. So think in terms of each of the quote unquote departments. So sales and marketing, team, finance, operations. And operations includes delivery to the client. Think about what are your regular tasks in each of those departments that keep your business running smoothly. So you might want to think about automation that happens maybe in your marketing. You might want to think about financial reporting. You might want to think about metrics. You might want to think about customer service, whether that's delivery or complaint handling. And then you can start to match the kind of software that you need to those core tasks. So for example, if you're a design agency, you probably need project management tools. You need some way to share really big files. But on the other hand, if you're a consultant, you need to have really good scheduling, tracking, and client communication apps and software. So you're looking at the software that you have and the software that you're considering. This is how you avoid investing in a software or an app because of the hype. So now you've thought about what are the core operations and systems in your business. Now I want you to think about what are your challenges. Where do you feel like you're struggling at the moment? Are you struggling with productivity, time management, work-life balance, customer engagement, or customer complaints? When you look at those pain points, you can now ask yourself, what is the software or app or piece of tech that can help me solve that particular issue? And then you want to think about what does the medium to long term look like in your business? So we tend to think about what is the piece of software that I need now versus what is the piece of software that can grow with me along with my goals over the next 1, 3, 5 years. So for example, if you're trying to grow your list so that you can increase your client base, you might want to look at what CRM you're using. Does it have the tracking that you need? Is there enough automation? Can you scale beyond your current level without adding excessive costs? Or do you have something with all the bells and whistles that you're not even using? Once you know what you're looking for, you can then start to evaluate the options that are out there for you. And what happens here is we tend to go, oh, these two things do similar things. This one costs less. I'm going to go with this one. And that's kind of short-term thinking. We really want to think about how much does it cost versus how much value does it create. It's very easy to be lured in by the lifetime deal, the cheapy introductory offer that often only gives you the lowest level of service from that piece of software. That could mean that later on down the line, you could lack the features or the support that you actually need. So think about the other side of that equation. Is it saving you time? Is it making you more efficient? Is it helping you make more money? These benefits can justify that upfront cost. Software is one of those areas where we as entrepreneurs tend to just go with the herd. We go with what everybody else is using. I would say about 18 months ago, I was thinking of changing from ConvertKit to another type of emailer, which had a lot more functionality, a lot more bells and whistles, which for somebody who loves systems, that's very enticing for me. I have to be really careful about it. And I had a long chat with someone who'd been using it for a long time and explained what I needed and ultimately didn't make the leap. Now, 18 months later, what we're seeing is people leaving that software that I was considering, coming to ConvertKit because of all the problems that they've had. So don't assume because everybody's happy somewhere right now, that's the right move for you. And keep coming back to this kind of review, because as your business evolves, your software is probably going to need to change as well. So you need to keep doing reviews like this one. You need to figure out which ones are adding value to your life, which ones are just taking your money, and which ones you've completely forgotten about and need to cancel immediately. So what criteria do you use to select and evaluate the tech solutions you use in your business?